नोवास्कोशिया ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਪਗਵਾਸ਼ ਟੂ ਹੈਲੀਫੈਕਸ ਪੀਸ ਵਾਕ ਕੱਢੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ 8 ਸਤੰਬਰ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 21 ਸਤੰਬਰ ਤੱਕ। ਜਿਲ ਹੈਰਿਸ ਤੋਂ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕੀ ਪਰਪਸ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਵਾਕ ਦਾ, ਪੀਸ ਵਾਕ ਇਹਦਾ ਪਰਪਸ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਕਦ ਨਿਕਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅਗਰ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੋ ਨੋਵਾਸਕੋਸ਼ੀਆ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਇਸ ਪੀਸ ਵਾਕ ਨੂੰ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
Hello, I'm Jill Carr-Harris and I am a Canadian, but I've been living in India for many, many years, working in a Gandhian organization and helping people to work on conflict and reducing conflict. Our organization is called Jai Jagat, and we have come to Canada as part of our international programming and back to my home country, Canada, to bring to work with 6 different peace groups on a large march, a walk, which is called Walking Together for Peace, in Nova Scotia in September. And this walk will be to promote and encourage people towards the abolition of nuclear weapons. So what we're doing is we're bringing a Gandhian-style march or non-violent social action from India to an issue that peace groups are working on in Canada, which is nuclear disarmament. And this march is going to take place from the 8th of September from Pugwash on the north shore of Nova Scotia into Halifax, reaching there on the 21st of September, which is the International Day of Peace. And I'm encouraging all of you to participate in this action. You could play a number of roles. You could join us physically on the march. We have a route which you can find on the Canadian Voice of Women for Peace website, which is one of the leads of the 6 organizations. And I'm going to give you their website address. It is VOW, V-O-W, Peace, P-E-A-C-E.org. Please consult that. And if you wish to join physically, we would love your participation, especially because I think bringing a motivation or an interest in Gandhi's way of doing action, of carrying out non-violence is very, very important today, but also to say no more nuclear weapons. And what we have found is that 73% of Canadians have said that they would like to join a treaty that has been passed by 120, signed by 120 countries at the United Nations to abolish nuclear weapons completely. But Canada has not signed. And although we believe we live in a peace-loving country, we know that Canada's commitment to disarmament has been there from the time of after the Second World War with Lester B. Pearson and his developing UN peacekeepers and the disarmament efforts of Pierre Elliott Trudeau and later with various governments. Canada, in spite of that history, has not signed this TPNW, which is the abolition of nuclear weapons. So we want not only for you to consider participating, but also to contact your MP, your representatives, and to say no to nuclear weapons. It's very strange that so many of the citizens of this country want disarmament. All of our cities, I believe 18 Canadian cities, have signed for no more nuclear weapons. And so on this week, when we are remembering Hiroshima, and Nagasaki. You remember the bomb of Hiroshima was on August 6th, which we celebrated on Tuesday, and tomorrow the second bombing of Nagasaki, Japan, which was August 9th, 1945, when thousands of people died. And not only that, thousands of people suffered for years afterwards. This has given us reason to say to you today, no more nuclear weapons. And one of the ways that we can mark our vote, give our opinion to our policymakers, is joining us on this march, walking for peace, walking together for peace. And so I encourage all of you to come. It's September 8th to September 21st in Nova Scotia, from Pugwash to Halifax. If you can't come physically, please join us virtually. And you could also make a small financial contribution. We want your participation and engagement. We feel that all Canadians need to come together and hold hands together against nuclear weapons. Thank you and good day.